Okay. Now, what are you trying to say, Brad? He's got a keeping camera there.
Yeah, he's got a keeping camera.
Yes,
so the ATO received new powers to be able to report ATO debts to credit agencies. But we've yet to see any really pop up. I was wondering whether you guys had seen any action on that front.
Excellent question, Brad, and that's probably one for Michael. What do you say now? Yeah, so this was big news a few months ago. The ATO is going to start suddenly credit reporting. We run our Alares report, and bang, there's a default or whatever it might be. So what's going on there? Because we're not seeing them.
Yeah, look, and it sort of dovetails nicely into what Patrick's saying about having as much information as you can, and certainly the ATO have decided to help with that. Because this has always been the great unknown with businesses when, they can do all the credit reporting they want and do all the searches, but you can never find out whether they had ATO debt. And it's certainly been something, and this legislation, whilst it's newish, it's been around on the books since 2019, and but they've just started doing it now. What we do know is this: we know that the ATO sent out around 30,000 notices to directors indicating that they would do that. We also know that, and they were an orange letter, they've now sent out a red letters to a lot of directors saying you now qualify and you have 28 days to engage with us or we will do it. We've had a number of clients that have come in. We haven't had any that have been reported yet because we've been managed to engage and stop that. But I'm not aware from any of the data, and I haven't seen the data. We certainly haven't had any clients that have come to us that have already been reported and on the system. So I'm not sure whether or not but there is certainly an intent by the ATO to do it, and we're being told that they will do it. So it's not a bluff.
Well, Patrick, you're on the receiving end of this data. What any input your end?
Yeah, look, I sat in on a presentation that a lady from the ATO did last week, and she did say at the time that that there weren't many names on that list yet. Although she did think, as Michael just said, that over time the list will grow, as the ATO sort of works their way through the many thousands of companies that they're trying to get in touch with. So, the numbers at the moment do seem to be, from everything that I've heard, low, but expected to grow. The one other option that people always have is simply to ask their customer for a copy of their tax portal. A number of our customers we know do that as a part of their standard due diligence process. It's certainly not it's not 100% success rate, but we do hear sort of anecdotally that half the time their customer's happy to offer it up, and half the time they sort of pleasantly get told that it's none of your business. But I think,
I guess it depends how much power you've got. Yeah, if you're a bank or a lender, you'll be able to get it. I suppose if you're one of the big developers, Lang O'Rourke or whoever it might be, those guys would probably be able to ask it of their subbies. So it depends on the power.